State Senator Scott Bennett, and with my colleagues, we're here today to unveil a more than $1.8 billion inflation alleviating relief plan that is designed to provide real aid to taxpayers and get money back in the hands of our constituents. This is possible because as a state, we've made responsible decisions and balanced budgets. We've paid, excellent point in the back. We've paid our bills. We've seen our credit rating improve, and now we find the state with a sizable surplus. We need to pay that forward by fighting inflation and sending it back to our taxpayers. Each of us is up here with a unique component of this plan, which we filed today. Now I'm going to begin with my part, which is an income tax rebate proposal that would see checks arriving in taxpayers' mailboxes in the fall. Under the plan, each taxpayer would receive $100, plus another $50 for each dependent child, up to 3 children. So for example, a joint filing household with 2 children would get $300. There are, of course, income limits. You wouldn't qualify if you make more than $250,000 as an individual filer or $500,000 as a joint filer. As proposed, more than 97% of Illinois taxpayers would receive a check under this plan. All you have to do is file your taxes. The checks would be automatic. Now, we've been through a lot as a state and as a nation in the last few years. The good economic news that we've been experiencing lately needs to be shared directly with our taxpayers, and that's what we're going to be doing with this plan. I'm going to turn it over to my colleague, Senator LG Sims, to go over his part of the bills.
Thank you, Senator Bennett. Good afternoon. LG Sims, the State Senator of the 17th District. Now, someone's probably getting ready to ask me if this plan is alternative to Governor Pritzker's tax relief plan. The answer is no. This plan includes the governor's ideas and goes farther because we've worked on budgeting and additional resources are available. I'm here carrying 2 initiatives inspired by the governor's plan, specifically addressing grocery and gas taxes. We are wiping out the state sales tax on groceries for 6 months, and we're similarly stopping higher gas taxes from taking effect this summer. It's as simple as that. I support the governor's initiatives to drive down skyrocketing costs and give people some needed relief. Now, I'll turn it over to Senator Gillespie, who will talk about her part of the plan. Senator Gillespie.
Hi, I'm Senator Ann Gillespie from the 27th District. Under this plan, many taxpayers would get 2 relief checks. Senator Bennett outlined the first. I'm here to talk about a property tax relief plan that would send checks of up to $300 to homeowners to begin to help with local property taxes. The check is based on the property tax credit you get on your state taxes. Property owners making up to $250,000 individually or $500,000 jointly would receive a one-time check to offset property taxes up to $300. By providing people with a property tax refund, we are giving them some breathing room. They can choose to spend the money however they wish. While this doesn't completely address the burdensome costs associated with property taxes and issues local taxing bodies need to start prioritizing, it will provide relief to Illinoisans. And this plan mirrors what the governor has proposed in his budget address earlier this year. And I'll now turn it back over to Senator Bennett.
Thank you, Senator. My colleague, Senator Mike Hastings, is sponsoring a very important part of this proposal, the back-to-school sales tax holiday, but he couldn't be with us here today, so I'm here to explain it. Many parents may already be worried about the expense of purchasing new clothes or school supplies for the children for the fall. So we know we need to lessen that burden. This plan would implement a state sales tax holiday from August 5th to August 14th of 2022, a 10-day period including 2 weekends, to lessen the cost of qualifying clothing and shoes up to $125 and school supplies with no price cap. As a parent myself, like Senator Hastings, I know how expensive school supplies can be, particularly at the beginning of the year. And the price of pencils, notebooks, and new clothes for growing little ones that just fit in that outfit last year but now need different sizes adds up quickly, especially for families with multiple children. By providing people with relief, we are also incentivizing them to spend locally. States like Missouri and Iowa have implemented this in years past, and our retailers on the Illinois side of the border lose that comparison when Illinois residents go across the border. In border districts like mine, that includes Danville, states that don't do this, like Indiana, we're hoping we can draw some out-of-state parents into our state to benefit from the sales tax holiday and spend some money here in our state. By providing people with relief, we believe it's a win-win for our families and our businesses alike. And I'm now going to turn it over to Senator Omar Aquino.
I'm a different size too. Will I get a?
I definitely made sure that husky-sized clothes were included in this as as a child of those sizes myself. I'm going to turn it over to Senator Aquino. Thank you.
And were they tough skins?
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Senator Omar Aquino, representing the 2nd Legislative District. I want to thank Senator Bennett. Today, we are signaling to some of our most at-risk communities that we haven't forgotten about them. While cases of the COVID-19 pandemic are dwindling, the financial impact on the pandemic put on our families continues. It's the working families in all corners of our state who are facing these struggles. I am proposing in this package an increase to the earned income tax credit from 18 to 19% of the federal EIC. We know that the earned income tax credit is one of the most effective anti-poverty. Excuse me, let me say that one more time. We know that the earned income tax credit is one of the most effective anti-poverty policies in the nation. And the earned income tax credit helps lift our state's low to moderate income families out of poverty through promoting work and expanding economic security. I want to make a key point in that. We have families out there making decisions if they go to work or if it's more affordable to stay home and take care of their children because of the high cost, especially to childcare. And this is an initiative to make sure that those folks can actually go to work, and that's what we want people to do, is to be able to go to work, and provide for their families. And so the increase to this is certainly needed throughout our state. But it has an even greater impact on 3.6 million Illinoisans who receive it when it comes to increasing children's educational performance and attainment and improving health outcomes. These families rely on us for help. We must show them we see and acknowledge the need for more. And with that, I will turn it over to Leader Linda Holmes.
Thank you, Senator Aquino. I'm Senator Linda Holmes. I represent the 42nd District. I don't think anybody can argue that in the past couple years throughout the pandemic, the teachers have been absolute heroes. They've gone above and beyond to make sure that children continue to receive a quality education, and they often spend their own hard-earned money on educational supplies for their students. This plan gives them a break by giving them a tax credit of up to $300 for supplies they have bought for their classrooms. Teachers, no matter if it's their first year or their 21st year, deserve our help after all they've endured to provide children with the quality support and education. I'm now going to turn this over to my colleague, Senator Christopher Beall.
Thank you. Thank you, Leader Holmes. I am Chris Beall. I am State Senator for the 57th District. There are heroes in every community in our state who risk their safety for no pay as volunteer firefighters and emergency medical service personnel. They are taken away from their families to keep people safe with little in return. That's why it's clear an initiative to get more people to join our volunteer fire departments and encourage more long-term volunteers is vital for our community. Today, I'm proposing a $500 tax credit for anyone who served at least 9 months in the previous year as a volunteer firefighter or EMS provider. These people put their lives on the line each day. The least we could do is provide them with a thank you.